Olin and the Brookings Institution have a long relationship that goes back to Robert S. Brookings, who was the chair of the Washington University Board of Directors and then also was the founder of the Brookings Institution. He came to St. Louis back in the mid to late 19th century and became a very successful businessman and partnered in a very large firm here. Then what he did is he spent a lot of time trying to help out Washington University by helping acquire the current campus and then also serving as the chair on the board of directors. But since 2009, the Olin Business School has run the Brookings Executive Education Program through a partnership between the Brookings Institution and Washington University. And so what this does is it brings an integral partnership between the private sector of the Olin Business School and its expertise there and the leading think tank in the world on policy, the Brookings Institution. And so this really forms the only partnership between a leading educational policy think tank and a major university. Understanding the interaction between business and government is of fundamental importance. Every single decision that a company makes, whether in the United States, in Europe, in Africa, and Asia, is shaped not just by one or two or 100, but thousands and thousands of governments and institutions. There's been this fallacy in the business world and business education for a long time that the government and policy issues are of secondary importance to businesses compared to other issues such as accounting or marketing. And so if you're formulating your strategy or deciding on your marketing, your research development, or finance, you have to understand how all these institutions work, and you also have to understand what you can do to try to help shape those policies to help your business. And this is something that I think business leaders cannot ignore today. But part of our dedication is really reintegrating this crucial part of being a manager back into business education. We redesigned the Executive MBA program. We were dedicated to getting all the students out to Washington, D.C. for 4 days for a residency. And it's been just a smashing success. They learn about policy, they learn about international issues, they learn about what they can do as managers with regard to non-market strategy. But I think just as importantly, what we've understood is they learn a lot about what they can do as citizens to try to help our country or whatever country they're from. So this was the first year where we took our full-time MBA students out for a capstone experience. Now what we're in the policy of doing is rolling this out to the professional MBAs, to our PMBA program, and the goal, I believe, is for us to extend this into every single program that we run on campus. The Brookings Institution, as the top think tank in the world on policy, is a rare opportunity for any business school to have access to, and our partnership with them makes this just an incredible opportunity to provide something that no other business school can.